All right, this is John, your Christian brother in the kingdom of Jesus Christ, preaching the kingdom of Jesus Christ, expanding it into the whole world, into every corner of the nation, unto every soul that is hungry and thirsty for truth, so that you may find Jesus Christ and be saved, because he wants you to be saved. He's looking for you, reaching out to you, looking for your humility, that you may come low and be accepted of him. So he finds you, you find him, and do you accept him? Because he needs to accept you. And he gives you that room, that chance to humble yourself and to find him, to receive him, and then to continue and obey him. Mordecai was one of those people. He was a man of God, and he would not do anything against the Lord. He wanted to not forget that, no, I'm a Jewish person, and he fought for the Jewish people, for their survival. He was concerned for them and stood in righteousness, defended the king, and was honored. And we have Haman here, who is in opposition, who is a very interesting character because of his rise and fall. Favor is deceitful, and Haman had favor, and he had the ear of the king. He made a suggestion. He told the king, well, there are these people. They're not good. We should probably kill them all. So here's my plan. And the king just gives him the green light. Go ahead. Funds the project. So Haman was very close, and people bowed to Haman, and that got to his head. He has some greatness, and he should be there, but he wants to be higher, and he thinks of himself higher than where he actually is. So when he sees this Mordecai not bowing, now he starts to get very busy in his mind, in his heart. He could just continue doing his duties and things would be fine, but what leads to his own destruction, the fact that he can't leave this thing alone, the fact that he's having this struggle with his perspective of himself, and this Mordecai who's interrupting his own thoughts. It's not disrupting the king's plans. It's not, Mordecai is not getting in the way of conquest. Mordecai is not causing harm. It's doing nothing really, just by not bowing to Haman. It's Haman and his own problem with his own identity. He needs Mordecai to bow because of Haman's own insecurities and what Haman needs. He lacks this security, this assurance. You're okay, Haman. You're okay. Just keep doing your job. You're in a good place, and it will continue to be good, and you'll continue to be greater if only you just let this go. And he cannot. He's very tormented because of where he is, as opposed to where he actually is, where he is in his mind. He can't just be right here, be present, and do faithfully his job, his role. No, I have an idea of myself. I have this love of myself. I have this pride. I'm puffed up, and his friends are not helping him. His friends, they counsel him. You should build this up. Build a gallows to hang Mordecai. And he does, and then he's about to go tell the king about Mordecai, and then he has to honor Mordecai. So he's very ashamed, and that hurts him a lot. And his friends, the very same friends that told him you should build a gallows to hang him, now they say, oh no, he's a Jew? Oh, you lost. So let's take a look at that. Yeah. Chapter 5, verse 14. Then said Zeresh his wife and all his friends unto him, Let a gallows be made of 50 cubits high, and tomorrow speak thou unto the king, that Mordecai may be hanged thereon. Then go thou in merrily with the king unto the banquet. And the thing pleased Haman, and he caused the gallows to be made. So first of all, that this banquet is a trap laid for him. It's for his own death. So there's a trap already being constructed for his death. And meanwhile, he's constructing this for Mordecai. But his own trap that he makes, it's going to be just an extension of Esther's trap. Esther makes this banquet to kill Haman, and then Haman builds this thing in the physical to kill himself, ultimately. But look at this. Let's rewind verse 9. Then went Haman forth that day joyful, with a glad heart. But when Haman saw Mordecai in the king's gate, that he stood not up nor moved for him, he was full of indignation against Mordecai. Nevertheless, Haman refrained himself. Say, you can do it. Do it. Refrain yourself. So he can. We have it in us to do that, but he just cannot. And when he came home, he sent and called for his friends and Zeresh his wife, and Haman told them of the glory of his riches, and the multitude of his children, and all the things wherein the king had promoted him, and how he had advanced him above the princes and servants of the king. Haman said moreover, Yea, Esther the queen did let no man come in with the king unto the banquet that she had prepared, but myself. And tomorrow am I invited unto her, also with the king. Yet all this avails me nothing. Really? Really? It's all nothing, so long as I see Mordecai the Jew sitting at the king's gate. So he's very ungrateful. He has a problem with knowing what to focus on. This is the mind of the sinner. All this avails me nothing. Yeah. You got this, you got position, things are going great. You're even joyful and you're glad, but in the same day, just because your mind is messed up, all this avails me nothing. But you are just glad and joyful, and things just happen to you, and you're promoted, and you have children, and you have riches, and yeah, but all this avails me nothing. Yeah, discount all that. What is it? We got delivered from Egypt. The Israelites got delivered from Egypt, went through the Red Sea, saw the miraculous hand of God. God delivered them with the high hand, harnessed. They're secure in God. They have this God of miracles, and yet all this avails me nothing. If I have to eat this miraculous manna one more time, what? What? The mind can just destroy, just discount all the good. So I'm showering you with all this good. I'm putting a hedge about you. I'm securing you now in your past and in your future. I'm speaking good words to you, giving you hope and a vision and a promise. Yet all that avails you nothing? Nothing? All that I did, yeah, that angered God. These 10 times have you provoked me. What? Like what more can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Is there any good thing that I can do that I haven't done? And so he has to switch modes. Okay, so goodness won't change your heart because you have this mindset, this deadly mindset of ingratitude. No, this is nothing as long as I don't have that. And you know what's going to happen when you get that. Yes, I got it. I'm so happy. And just let time pass. Put it on the shelf. And you're not looking at it. You're thinking about something else. And all this avails me nothing if I don't have that. It's a pattern. Yeah. And you think everything will be fine as long as I just have $1 million. If only I had $1 million. Yeah, and you get it, and you don't have the mind to manage it. You don't have the character to hold it, refrain yourself, and you just buy that and buy this and go here and go there, and you're out of money already. Yeah, people who win the lottery, they can run out of money. What happened? You won all that money. You should, yeah. It takes money to get money. Now you have money, so now you can get money. So multiply, and yet it drains. What happened? You have money. Of all people, you should have the more money because you got money. Now you can make money. No, no, no. For them, that's not what money's for. No, spend, get, and card declined. Card declined. This can't be possible. Card declined. Yeah, your streak ran out. So we don't know what to do, how to spend life. Yeah, we have life, just like money. You spend money to get money. We spend life to get life. How? We just don't know where to put it. So that steals from your money. People think, yeah, they said a house is an asset. It grows in value. And they said cars, they're not assets. You might buy it and you might think you have value, something valuable, but it's actually losing value. It's a liability. House will grow in value. A car that decreases, it depreciates in value. So yeah, your life, you have to know how to make it increase. But everything else, no, in life, without God, you think you're gonna get, you think you're getting, and yet no, that's just taking life. That's taking pieces of you. Only with God, with the words of God, with the mind of God, service to God, all these things with God, then you can increase and increase and increase. And Enoch took it all the way. He took it all the way, so much that God said, okay, now you are in heaven. Now you're in paradise. Now you're with me. Now you're not. I don't know. Did he go to paradise or not? He was not. I don't know if you have to die to go to paradise. But he was not. He was among us, and then he just was not. God took him. We know God took him. And I don't know where he went after that. If he would be with Abraham, or if he's actually in heaven with God. While everyone else is in paradise. So that's a question. But chapter 6, Esther chapter 6, because this is almost comical. I mean, it is. I think it's funny every time. Haman, just the difference of what's in his mind. He was about to tell the king, so king, I have this great suggestion. We should hang Mordecai. But the king just found out that Mordecai saved my life. And Haman's like standing right outside the doors, waiting in line, saying, okay, when it's my turn and I get to talk to the king, I'm going to tell the king, let's hang Mordecai. So that would have been bad. That would have been bad. But the king doesn't let Haman say that. The king talks first. So what happened was the king the night before, he heard about Mordecai who saved his life, and the king said, did we do anything for Mordecai to reward him? And they said, no, nothing. So now here he is, chapter 6, verse 3. And the king said, what honor and dignity hath been done to Mordecai for this? Then said the king's servants that ministered unto him, there is nothing done for him. And the king said, who is in the court? Now Haman was come into the outward court of the king's house to speak unto the king, to hang Mordecai on the gallows that he had prepared for him. And the king's servant said unto him, behold, Haman stands in the court. And the king said, let him come in. So Haman came in, and the king said unto him, what shall be done unto the man whom the king delights to honor? Mordecai, right? But Haman thought in his heart, to whom would the king delight to honor more than to myself? The king didn't say it was you, but to Haman, as we talked about, it's obvious. No, to the fool, the wrong thing is just going to be the right thing in your mind, and it just has to be. I mean, how can it not be? I mean, who does he delight to honor? It's me. It's me. It's me. It's not you, Haman. It's not you. But because he thinks it's himself, he gives some really good suggestions. You think it's you. Think it's you. So, well, yeah, who you want to honor, and he knows it. Oh, king, I know you're talking about me. Well, you can do this. You can put on a robe, set him on a horse, and get one of your honorable princes. And he just goes, he just lathers on all this goodness, and do this for him, and do and oh, more, you're not done. Oh well, if you insist, why don't you also do this? And because he thinks it's himself, and so everything he wants, everything he would want, he just won the lottery in his mind, in his head, not actual, not in his hand. It's not matched up. What's in his head and what's really going on. He's living in a different universe. Pride. This is what's messed up about pride, that you're going to think thoughts that are not lined up with reality. You're going to go ahead of yourself. And so, yeah, he says, bring the royal apparel and a horse and a crown and a noble prince, and lead him through the city. And just imagine just what Haman is feeling right now as he's describing all this. Just the excitement. Just my life, my day is just getting better and better. I am so awesome. And that'll be done. Yeah, that should be done to the man whom the king delights to honor. And he, obviously it's me. And the king said to Haman, make haste, take the apparel and the horse, as you have said, and do even so to Mordecai, the Jew. Yeah, just the drop of the jaw. Like, what's going on in Haman's heart now? Like, what just happened? Just the drop. How great is the fall? Yeah, the pride, it'll lift you very high. Where were you, Haman? You were way up there in the clouds, just dreaming. Yes, I made it. Oh, you won the lottery. My name is on there. Man, just to be taken there. He's mocked. Yeah, the lottery. And 42, and 14, yes, 10, 5, and 16. What if they actually called all your numbers? And you go to redeem it, and they're like, oh no, this is, sorry. What? Some clerical error. We didn't, that was actually an 8, not a 5. Oh, we displayed this number upside down. Some error happened. What? I told all my friends I won. I quit my job. Yeah, just the disappointment of this big dream just popped. And not only that, this is Mordecai, his enemy. I hate this guy, and now you have to honor him. He has the horse. He's leading the horse. Mordecai's on there. Just a shame. He sees Mordecai as beneath him. Mordecai is someone who's gonna die, and yeah, he's just the source of all his problems. As long as I just squish him like a bug, then he'll be gone. I hate him, and you have to honor him. You have to proclaim throughout the city, Mordecai, it's Mordecai. Yeah, just every time he says that, must be stabbing him in the heart. And so, what a day for Haman. Mordecai came again to the king's gate, but Haman hasted to his house, mourning. Yeah, that's the word that you use when someone's dead. Someone died, you mourn for the dead. But no one died, and yet Haman is mourning and having his head covered. Just the depth of shame, just how bad he feels. And Haman told Zeresh, his wife, and all his friends everything that had befallen him. Then said his wise men and Zeresh, his wife, unto him, if Mordecai be the seed of the Jews, before whom you have begun to fall. Begun to fall. It's not over, Haman. This is the beginning. Oh, did that feel bad? Yeah, your life going bad here There is a hell. You think it's hell on earth? Wait until you experience the actual hell. You disobey God now. Wait until you actually go to the place where people disobey and don't repent, where they continue to disobey and die in that disobedience. There's a place, and it's real, and it's hell. Oh no, this is the beginning of your fall. Oh, you just got cancer, and you're gonna get something worse, and then you're gonna die, and then you're gonna go to hell. And so it's a trajectory, it's a direction, it's a journey. You're taking steps. Wake up! Call on God. Who can tell if He will be merciful to you? Call on Him. Ask for mercy. Ask to be changed. Ask Him to change your ways, change your thought, change your identity, because obviously you're going in a direction, you're going in a way to somewhere, to something. It's called bad. Bad. And that's another word that we can replace, switch out for it. If hell is too too much for you, you can't hear it. Bad, more bad, very bad, so bad, bad forever. It's going to be bad. You will feel bad. Bad things will happen. You'll see bad. You'll be in a bad place, and everything will smell bad. Not good, not good. If we can put it in the simplest terms. And so, yeah, they said, no, yeah, you have begun. Whom you have begun to fall. You shall not prevail against him, but surely shall fall before him. And they're just rubbing it in. Yeah, before whom you have begun to fall, you shall not prevail against him, but you shall surely fall before him. Yeah, so we see it now. We see it now. They're the same ones that told him, build a gallows, you can kill him. You can kill him. And they knew he was a Jew. In 5:13 it says, I see Mordecai the Jew sitting at the gate. And it doesn't come to their mind. The fool among fools. Yeah, you spend your time among fools, you'll become a fool. You spend your company among the angry, those that rage, then yeah, you will also be someone who's foolish and also have anger in your bosom, and you'll be like them. Yeah, they're speaking like, oh, we know, oh no, the Jews, oh yeah, no, you can't go against them. You already knew he was a Jew. And they're acting like they just found out, like, oh, no, the Jews, no, you can't. No, if you fall before the Jews, no, you're done. You will fall. Yeah, some friends he has, right? Some friends he has. While they were yet talking with him, came the king's chamberlains and hasted to bring Haman unto the banquet that Esther had prepared. Oh yeah, to the slaughter. To the slaughter. This is a banquet for the righteous. They're going to have a table prepared before their enemies. Haman unto the banquet that Esther had prepared. So, you think you're going to eat food, Haman? No, you're brought to be food. You're going to be on the table as well. In the book of Job and elsewhere, it talks about Leviathan and dividing him up and serving up him as food. Yeah, no, can you do that? Can you do that? He will. The proud, just as excellent, as mighty, as terrible, as majestic as he is, as he thinks, there's a higher. There's someone higher than you. He's called God, the real God, the actual God, and not you, the fake God. You made yourself to be God. So for you, torment, starting from the inside out. Look at Haman. Look how he burns, rots in his heart because of envy, because he can't accept what he got from God. This is your identity. This is your place. This is your role. Do it well, and do it in respect to God. Do well before God. No, him. No, me. What I think of myself, where I want to be. Okay, well, consider God. He'll put you in your place. He'll put you in a right place. He'll put you in a good place, a humble place, a place full of gratitude, a place full of enduring joy. No, it's me. No, what my ideas and what I will do about it, and then you'll fall, and it'll eat you up from the inside. No, I will get this job. No, I will have this family. No, I will vote for this president. No, we can make it work. and I have a dream, and one day, no, we will overcome. We shall prevail. Guys, right? Unite. Men, unite. Humanity, unite. It's us. We're gonna rebuild the Tower of Babel, aren't we? Aren't we? Yeah, name that software Babel. Yeah, name our company Babel. Yeah, there's so many. There's so many programs and companies and places that they want to name it Babel. Babel. Uh, some know and some don't know what they're doing, what they're saying. Yeah, but God is making it known. No, no, out yourself, declare it. Yeah, no, that is what you're doing. Yeah, no, no, we don't need God. We can do it all by ourselves, right? Right? And if you go to church, just make it lip service. Don't. This is where you really have your loyalties. This is what you really believe. It's gonna be us. We're powerful. We can make it. We can do it. And that's why they're confounded and confused when it's all up in flames and it didn't pan out. They say, what happened? They're confused. They're distraught. They're mourning. Yeah, there's going to be much death and misery and chaos. Yeah, but we built this for this great project, and we thought it was going to prosper. We thought, yeah, we called it utopia. It was going to be great. We had this political system and just grand, lofty ideas. You know, all the resources will be evenly distributed. People will all be happy. There won't be rich and poor. We'll just all be just equality. And without God, though? Without God? Yeah, no, we can do it. We don't need God. No, I'll just write this manifesto and just disseminate it, publish it, and enforce it really hard with an iron hand. And anyone that doesn't believe it will kill and a slaughter, genocide. Yeah, what happened? Yeah, you're just a stain in history. Man, you guys really thought you're gonna make a perfect world, and it became like the exact opposite. That's chaos. That's horror. That's just pure horror. No one wants to live there. No one wants to go there. No one wants to retry that. No, so that leads to so I thought it was very interesting, ironic that people were saying that because of what happened in history. If people start talking about utopia, oh, what's the definition of utopia? Oh, this, just peaceful, perfect future. Like, that's dangerous. I was like, well, no, how is that dangerous? That sounds great. It's like, don't do that. We're not going to do that again. What? Just how by definition is good. Do not go for good. Do not try. Yeah, because all of humanity, all around the world, they experience this great tragedy, this travesty of, that goes wrong. That does not work out. That ends up bad. Yeah, why? How could it? It just sounds so good. So that's on a global scale, political scale, national scale. And here we see Haman at the individual scale. Just his own high thoughts about himself. And what struck me this time when I went through this was just the storm inside Haman and just the personal suffering, just how private his suffering was, and how at any point he didn't have to. It's because of his own thoughts. He got his own feelings, and it doesn't have to be that hurtful. He doesn't have to end up mourning. It's not that bad, like physically speaking, naturally speaking. Just looking at the exterior, like how bad is it? Just take a walk through the city. You're just taking a stroll. And this guy, he also works for the king. You're on the same team, same kingdom. Just honor him. He did something honorable, and he's a king. He's your king. You serve him too. So why not? Wouldn't you honor him as well? Wouldn't you also be pleased? Wouldn't you also be grateful? You know what, Mordecai? You're not so bad after all. I like the king. I serve him. He's my king too. And I'm actually glad that you saved his life. You know what, Mordecai? I was wrong about you. I was wrong about you. Maybe you shouldn't bow to me. I think you are greater than me. Yeah, you're on this horse. Obviously, the king thinks so. And you did something great. God favors you. I see it now. I see it now. You know what? I should humble myself. And I accept it. I accept it. You are great. Let me repent in my heart right now. I don't have to be bitter. No, really. Guys, hey, this is the one whom the king delights to honor, and indeed, this is a man of honor, even if I may say so myself. He is awesome. He is great. And no, if he did that, he would have been joyful. That day could have ended up well. That day could have been a day of gladness for him too, not just the rest of the city and the kingdom and Mordecai and the king and just not him. No, he could have joined in agreement with what God is doing. But because he disagreed, he said, no, I don't feel that way. I don't think that way. Because of his own thoughts and imagination of himself, his position, and where he was. And that didn't line up with what he actually was, what was actually happening. And yet he grabbed hold of it. He insisted, no, it will be, it can be, and I'm going to make it. So he got cut off. He got caught. What happens when there's big machinery moving, all these gears and metals, and they're all moving, and just industrial place, pistons and hydraulics, and just pushing things and moving things. It doesn't care. It doesn't care about you. It's gonna do what it does. This machine, this arm, just go every time at these intervals. And if you put your hand in, it's not going to be considerate of, oh, sorry, excuse me, sir, we're trying to get back to work. Let us resume work. Please remove your hand. No. Maybe now with some safety sensors, they might have some machines that do that, but in large part, even now, no, you're just going to have these dangerous things, keep powerful things, keep moving, all this steam, all this energy, just in motion. We gotta get this. We gotta move product. We gotta pack this. We gotta shape it and get it out and box it. And we have stuff to sell. We'll make it, keep making it, and you get in the process of it. Yeah. So a lot of people that work in industrial places or around heavy machinery, you're gonna find if they've been there for a long time, sometimes they have missing fingers. They just like that's how they are. Like, oh yeah, and they have a story. And one time, this is when it might be their own fault. Yeah, I didn't see. I put my hand there. It was that day, or someone else's fault. Oh yeah, Bob. He pressed the thing. He didn't press it, or he did press it, and he didn't know I was there. I was fixing the machine, and then I told him no, stop, and then he pressed it anyway, and then so now. Yeah, and we couldn't find the finger. We were looking. He turned on his cell phone flashlight, and we were on the floor for like the whole rest of the day. I really wanted my finger, but just couldn't find it. So, so they have that, and if I can find it, there's language in Job that's very much akin to that. Let me see if I can find it. I guess basically everything from chapter 38 and on. It's just God talking about how the world works and how it moves, and how Job has really he didn't participate in the creation of it. He wasn't there to see it. He doesn't know how it works, how it moves. And God just emphasizes that. Yeah, do you know this? Were you there? Can you make the proud humble? Can you do anything? Can you bind the sweet influences of Pleiades or loose the bands of Orion? might be around Leviathan. When he talks about Leviathan. Yeah, spends a lot of verses talking about Leviathan, just how he can't really do anything. Even with the breakings, 41, chapter 41, 25. When he raises up himself, the mighty are afraid. By reason of breakings, they purify themselves. The sword of him that lays at him cannot hold. The spear, the dart, nor the habergeon. He esteems iron as straw. Yeah, there we go. So even if you bring your iron, that's like straw to him. That's like the cords that were put on Samson. It became like flax, and brass as rotten wood. The arrow cannot make him flee. Sling stones are turned with him into stubble. Darts are counted as stubble. He laughs at the shaking of a spear. Right? You bring your weaponry against him, and there's nothing you can do. Nothing you can do to stop this. This is a creature of God, a creation of God. Sharp stones are under him. He spreads sharp pointed things upon the mire. He makes the deep to boil like a pot. He makes the sea like a pot of ointment. He makes a path to shine after him. One would think the deep to be hoary. Upon the earth there is not his like, who is made without fear. He beholds all high things. He is a king over all the children of pride. So yeah, no, he's your king. He's your king. If you are proud, that's the world you live in. And you bring your strong reasons. You bring your weaponry. You bring your armor, and you get shot with an arrow. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You bring your anger. You rage against God, and you're squished. We have anger. We have torment. We disagree, and we're crushed. And we don't see the futility of it. Next, your turn. Me too, I'm also angry. And did you not see the 50 that were consumed by fire that came down from heaven? No, we came to apprehend you. Oh, there's fire falling and it comes on you. Until this guy, this captain says, he bows down and says, no, please, please, I know you can kill me. Please, do not kill me. Please don't. Have mercy. And yeah, he doesn't die. He doesn't die. Yeah, it's futile. Why? Why would you come against God and God's people and God's law and the workings of God, the direction of God, what God's doing? Get out of the way. Gamaliel said, hey guys, I'm going to get out of the way. Who wants to join me in getting out of the way of what God does, when God does, what he does? Do you not want to get out of the way? Who wants to get in the way of this? He's a freight train. He's a locomotive. Locomotive. Yeah, no. You cannot get in. You cannot get in the direction of this. And yet that's how people live. If you're proud, that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. That's how you're living. Just lay yourself on the train tracks, saying, no, it's not going to happen. And that's how we should see it. It should be obvious. No, that big thing, it will run over you. You are in the way of that. This is the line. This is the law. This is the way. These are the tracks. It's going to run over this. Don't lie down there. Don't sleep there. No, it's comfortable. No, this is the only place to be. No, this. I will. And then you're not. In a bad way. But those that obey God, yeah, they find themselves in the train. This is a nice cabin. Oh, they got food here. Oh, this is a smooth ride. Oh, yeah, there's a cafeteria over here. Wow. And just walk down into that cabin, into that cabin. Yeah, explore. Wow, this is big. Wow, we can run all the way down here. And who's sitting here and who's here? Yeah, you can meet people. You can eat. You can watch the scenery. Yeah, God will take you through a tour of the earth and see it. Yeah, he shows Job Leviathan, and this is the Leviathan. And in the end, yeah, he's gonna be destroyed. This high thing that no man can stand against, even that. All your enemies, Haman will be destroyed. Haman falls down. Your human enemies fall down. All the demons and Satan himself, they're gonna make room and say, "Oh man, you're here with us. The worms are over you and below you. You fell. And who remains? Who remains? The humble, those that are obedient to God. We are going to remain with him forever and ever, praising him forever and ever. But is that what your today looks like? Is that what you're doing now? And if it's not, don't kid yourself thinking that's what you'll be doing forever and ever. You're not even doing it now. So we must repent now, align ourselves now, examine ourselves now. Now is the day. Today is the day. Now is the time of salvation. Turn unto him. Live unto him. Every moment, every now, and now, and now. We are striving to give to God as much as we can while we're alive. Yeah, every moment, every thought, we're giving to God. We're living with that demeanor, with that attitude, leaning in that direction to God. Give that up to God too. Give that up to God too. That's what God is doing. He's helping us sacrifice, helping us give to him when he points out things around us, things in us. He's showing us, yeah, things to give. You can give that up. You can give that to God. You can give that to God. He's helping us invest in the right place so that we can get the double, we can get the 100-fold, because that's the right place to give. That's the right investment into God. And he'll give back to you. Love him. He'll love you. In Jesus' name.